superb.
It's your boy, the mother fucking dragon, man. Yo, because I do that entrance, YouTube finally monetized us. Because of that one entrance. Yo, I did a show where he said no curse words, but the one curse was the motherfucking dragon. YouTube was like, nah, son. Now, what's going on? You the fluffy ain't so fluffy. You ain't so fluffy. The ain't so fluffy one.
Just got in my eye right now. I'm good.
Junebug's back in the building. Jack is out sick today, guys. Junebug is back in the building where it all started. The real shit talkers. Because, like I say all the time, well, now what I'm be saying all the time, the fucking blueprint of podcasting. The real shit talkers. What's happening, baby?
Man, moved into a new place.
Oh, dogs. That's what's up, yo. Is it a nice spot?
Huh? Yeah. Oh, very nice spot. It's not that far from here.
Oh, yeah?
It's really not that far. It's
that's why you can't.
Nice area.
Yeah, because he rolled out of bed. He was like, I can make it. I know that.
I really did. I was like, yo, I can make it. And then I lost my keys. I lost my phone.
Dude,
I was like, where's everything? Not the last minute, but other than that, I graduated bartending school.
Congratulations, bro. Congratulations.
Yeah, man.
Bartending now, huh? Mm-hmm. Behind the bar.
Feels good. I know how to make martinis. I know how to make anything. Like, you just tell me what you want.
Dude,
I'll be like, all right, boom.
Dude, I did that life. Yo, I did bartending school. What's bartending school did you go to?
I went to Mix 'em Up. Mix 'em Up bartending school. My instructor, Juliana, was the best. She taught me everything.
Juliana, what that sounds familiar. It sounds like my old bartending teacher. I went to Authentic Bartending. Mm-hmm. They closed down in Jersey now. I think I think they're in Union. If I'm wrong, my bad. But I think they're in Union now. But they used to be off of Route 17 in New Jersey. I think they closed down a couple years back. But Juliana,
Jules is like the best instructor I could have ever asked for. Like, legit, she broke down martini. She gave me history on whiskey. She gave me history on scotch. She taught me that Hennessy was a cognac. I never knew it was a cognac from Cognac, France. I was like, this is a bougie drink. You tell me Hennessy is bougie? It's bougie.
That's the bougie hood drink. It's the bougie hood drink you got.
Yo, man,
it's dope, man. I'm happy to hear you. Today, we're not sponsored by them, but I'm just gonna say that so they won't hit me with a bill. We ain't sponsored by them, but I like me some little Jameson once in a while, you know, get myself together. You know, today's a good day. You moved out, got you a new spot. I'm moving people out. You feel me? Like, today's a good fucking day, son. Oh man, today was great. Oh man, tell me how the bartending thing's going.
Bartending thing has been good. Been looking for a job to basically, find a place that fits me in general. That's one thing that I learned a lot is that I can either go to a club, but it's probably not gonna fit me. You know what I mean? I'm more of a personal person, so pubs and things like that sports bars, relating with people, one-on-one conversations. I can always keep somebody going. Right. The place I'm bar backing at, it's a very sportsy place. But it's full of regulars, you know what I mean? And I'm meeting them now and this and that, but it's a cool chill spot.
You know, when I started at a bowling alley. Well, I looked around or whatever, couldn't really find anything too much. You know, they give you the little deals, and they give you the little heads up and I was just, I was like, you know what? There's a bowling alley. So I went to the bowling alley, got me one day out of the week, and I made sure that day was lit. It was supposed to be the deadest day out of the week. You just gotta make sure that place is as lit as possible. Yeah. But it was good, man. It was good experience. So when I did start going out to like the actual clubs or the events, I was just
Exactly.
I was working, you know.
Yeah, to get my certification, state certification that they put on it, and everything else, I had to make 12 drinks under 7 minutes.
Under 7 minutes. Wow.
And mixed drinks. It could be called out a martini or a margarita. I have to be on top of what I'm doing. Whiskey neat. Got to know how many counts you got to put into the drink, and she's watching every move you make. If you make a mistake, luckily I didn't make a mistake. I just spilled a little bit of my glass, but
it happens.
Yeah, it happens. She's like, it happens. It's life. Yeah, I was like, she's like, it's not gonna be the first time you do something like that. She's like, you're gonna spill.
Just don't spill the bottle.
Yeah, the bottle's
the bottle. You got coming out your money,
or
Doug.
overcount. Like if you give people more than what they paying for, then that's like, you know.
The
like,
best thing when I was working at the bowling alley as a bartender is that you had to be on top of your counts. So you know you had to use the measuring shots and all that things. You know, we can get to the club. You know,
remember your counts.
1, 2, there we go.
Yeah, she taught. That's cool because she also taught us how to use the bar equipment, like for anything. Like, but I'm telling you right now, I know how to make some Colin cocktails that people are gonna be like, wow, because I know how to layer the grenadine on top. I know how to make a tequila sunrise. So that way, when the grenadine falls down, the whole cup looks like a sunrise. And
what's your specialty right now? You feel?
My specialty would have to be Cosmos. I know how to make a mean ass Cosmos.
Oh, dude, you'll be so good at
Appletinis and things like that.
In New York, Dogs, you'll be wonderful. As long as you know what the difference between a Manhattan and a martini.
I know how to make. I know how to make a dry martini, a Manhattan. I know how to make a Rob Royce. You know, those things were really fun to make because the thing is, when it comes to shaking and you're doing all this stuff, she taught us. Like the big thing about shaking is about diluting and things like that, right? So when I'm shaking and stuff, she notices since I'm a little bit tougher, you and I can make it so that it looks like a little flaky layer of ice is like near it, and this is nice. She like it looks so beautiful.
You know, a little trick that I used to. This could go for any inspired bartender. A little trick I used to do. And this actually taught to me by my old top bartender teacher. I used to just when I first come into the bar. No, I'm sorry, man. Cheers, man.
Oh, cheers. He took that shot. I'm not. I'm taking
fuck all that. It's 12 o'clock somewhere. But when I first started, when I come into the bar, 2 times I'll put ice inside the shaker. Nothing in it. Just let people hear the sound. You'd be surprised how many people come in. And just, you know, I might be by the door, I'll be cleaning or whatever, and I'll pull out that, you know what I mean? And then people just start flowing, hey, yo, we open? like, yeah, we open, babe. But that's one of my tricks.
That and I'm really good at shot glass. Shots, this and that, like mixed shot drinks.
You know what you need to apply to? If you really want some fucking experience, a cruise ship. A cruise ship, what? I'm telling you. When I say you might not be able to enjoy the cruise as much as everybody else, but them fucking nighttime clubs, boy, it is insanity. It's insanity. You're making shots after shots after shots. It's just go, and it's like it's fun because you know the music's bumping. You got some sexy women. Everybody's drunk, or you know you have a good time. Maybe somebody want to meet you back, whatever. Who cares? But then, but you know the problem with that is sometimes if you're a fun type of guy, other experiences don't really like compare to it. Yeah, you know what I mean. So you have
you have to be the life of the party. That's what she explained. She's like, bartenders are the life of the party. Yeah. If you have problems, keep them at home. Be the upbeat person because the chances are someone coming to get a drink is having a long day and they just need to be cheered up. That's just it.
Sorry about that. My teacher told me back then, she was like, the bartender. Smile is the most important thing. Yeah. She's like, if you could just approach somebody with just a grin, you know, someone will, you know, you could change somebody's whole day up. But you also, the toughest time is, I don't know if you experienced this yet, but the toughest time is when you have to 86 someone. If no one knows what 86 is, that means you have to cut them off. Yeah, you gotta cut them down. Yeah, you know, they've been drinking way too much. So it's like I'm down the fucking thing, like, because you don't want that shit to come back to your bar and find out that you were the one selling them, and they end up stealing your license away.
I actually know some bars that don't 86. Like you could be puking in the bathroom, and they'll be like, "You want a shot?"
It's a lot of bars like that. You know, it's the bartending game's a hustle. It's a hustle, and that's why I was drawn to it. But I don't know if that's what drew you to it.
I'm drawn to it because I want to open up my own bar one day. I have a huge idea. I know this idea will be successful because I am from the. No, I know this idea will be successful. I won't say it because it's honestly, someone hears it. It's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone. No,
it's gone.
No, but it's a really good idea.
Believe it or not, people actually listen to the show. It's gone.
No. So, what do you call it? At the end of the day, that I'm getting my experience in being in different types of bars and learning. I'm learning how the business is being run. So, I met the owner of the place that was working at as a bar back, right? And I'm learning what he does, and I watch what he, when he's at the bar, what is he normally doing, right? And I also learned the errors that they could do to fix certain situations. Like, he has certain liquors and alcohols, right? Like different liquors and beers and that other people don't order. But in reality, you can make a mixed drink, like a list, and put it out there, put it in front of the people, get those, things like that. It's like different cash ideas that he could do to fix his business, but he's just like, and I'm keeping my mouth shut for now.
Yeah, of
because
course.
I
get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But you know what? I used to bring this little small chalkboard, right?
Yeah.
A very small chalkboard. I bought it from the dollar store or whatever. And I used to write down 3 drinks that I was really good at, or I was just probably one of them I was probably playing with just to see, but I'll put those 3 drinks down, put their price down. Or if you do it like that, it always looks like a sale. Gotta be a sale, but it always looks like a sale. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like apple martini. Do you want a Cosmo? And then at the bottom I'll put like zombie. You know what I'm saying? And then people be like, zombie, what the hell is that? Right? Hey, baby, you about to get drunk. You know what I'm saying? Fucked up, 5 and liquors, boy. No. But yeah, man. Oh man, that's it's gonna be a great ride.
It's a great. No, honestly, like just the whole experience. I was in 2 weeks, like in class, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. That was the greatest, bro. Like legit, I learned Jaeger bombs, Irish car bombs. You know what I mean? Yeah. I know how to make like anything that like usually like that is normally ordered a lot. I know how to make it. And if I don't know how to make it, the beauty about me is I know there's some bartenders that won't even take the risk to make something, but I want to make more things. Like I learned it's called a water moccasin. Yeah. That is so delicious, bro. And I experiment with my own self. So
you got to.
Yeah. I like before I only knew about a couple of liquors and stuff like that. Now Jameson, I've tasted it before. I've taken like multiple shots of Jameson.
This is actually how I started liking Jameson. Yeah. From bartending. I didn't like any other. There's a lot of whiskeys I didn't like, but Jameson was the smoothest out of all of them. Yeah. It burns now because I don't drink a lot anymore. But it was my favorite out of all of them. So
what do you call it? And
triple distilled, baby.
I still laugh that people get go, oh my god, you could take Hennessy and not make a face. Yeah, like come on now.
Fuck that.
I love Hennessy.
Yeah, I love Hennessy too, but you can't say I ain't gonna make a face. Man, I do shots. That's why I got the ugly face on, the pucker, the fucking pucker face. I don't know how people who don't make a face. I'm like, your insides are bleeding.
Yeah, 100%. I regret it later. The next day, I'm like, I messed up and stuff. But at the time, like, all right. So a big thing about when I get drunk is that I become inspirational. So it doesn't matter what I do. If you're telling me, yo, man, I want to like train elephants to go and stampede places. If I'm sober, I'm like, that's impossible. But
that's so stupid.
If I'm drunk, I'm like putting my arm on your shoulder. I'm like, yo, man, this is one person that could train elephants is you. I know 100%.
I need you around me when you're drunk. Yeah.
I've seen a lot of elephant trainers in my days, bro, but nobody's going to be on top of your game, bro. You are your own level.
Dude, I need you around me. When I want you drunk, and I want to be at a gym or a tournament or something, and I want you to be like, listen, if anybody's gonna take this, it's gonna be you. I'm like, yes, talk to me, please.
yo, facts. My friends actually want me to do that. That's why they bring Hennessy whenever like we go to
Don't
parties.
Make me start, yo, because I'll start breaking the Hennessy around.
Man, I'd be like, yo, if I was there, and probably this is knowing me. If you took me to a gym and you were like, I gotta do this cardio, this is that, I'm gonna be like, you see that guy, you see that guy, you see that guy. They don't compare scared of you. Keep going. Show them who's boss.
Don't start me. I'm already feeling it. I'm about to start getting in the gym right now. I'm like, you know what? Shut the show down. We're going to the gym right now. We're going to head off.
No, but it's funny because, you know, I'm more of a like a, all right, let me look at the situation thinking.
Yeah.
But when I'm drunk, anything can happen. Yo, you want to start your business, bro? $10 all you have, you got this. Like, you know what I mean?
You that guy, yo. I gotta have you around when I do my thing. You coming to the event, right?
What's the event?
July 14th.
July 14th.
Boom! I just did that to you. Didn't you? You didn't know it. You didn't even know it. You didn't even know it. That's right. TRST barbecue will be on July 14th. I told you guys we was gonna finally stick on a day. We had to have a lot of fucking conversations for it. I don't know why. It's not even a big event, but we just had to do a lot of freaking combos. It's just a barbecue. Whatever.
Nice.
That's it.
It's gonna be a live barbecue.
Live barbecue. One of us gonna be on the grill. Me and Jack's gonna be like back and forth off the grill because hopefully I trust Jack on the grill. You know, it's kind of hard for a man to trust another man on the grill.
Yeah.
You gotta be like,
that's the sacred.
I might leave him just to the vegetables. I'm like, what you doing over there with the meat, yo?
You see the weenies? Take care of the weenies.
Yeah, you see the weenies? Yeah, take care of the weenies right there. No. Like, oh, the steaks? Leave that alone. You know, don't touch that. Don't touch that to me. He gotta be like, fuck you, man. I'm doing that shit. But yeah, we're gonna do it on July 14th.
Bartender at the place.
Oh, don't start. I ain't got the honestly, I ain't buying that much liquor.
That's legit. You can only buy one, and I can make about 6 drinks. That's the beauty of it.
Y'all fucked up. So if anybody's coming early, if you come while the show started from like 11 to 12, I think we're gonna probably ended up. I was thinking about it. I was like, we're gonna probably end up like an hour after. I keep saying it's 2 hours, but we're probably gonna end at like 2, except for like 2. So you come like from 11 to 12 or 12 to 1. You're gonna get you some nice drinks because my boy Junebug gonna be over there like, I got you. But
kamikaze shot. Yeah,
and I'm gonna leave him a little tip jar because y'all gonna bless my boy. You know what I'm saying? But if not, you know, you're just gonna be asked out while everybody's fucked up. Or we're gonna have like a comedy event. Yeah. We got hopefully we're gonna have some live music. I'm trying to get that together right now. And I got a lot of people so far saying they're coming. So hopefully, I don't want like a ton of people because I don't want to feed everybody.
While I'm still thinking about it, there's you know how I actually learned how to make a kamikaze shot. Yeah, like, I had to learn the abbreviations of what the recipe is inside of it, right? So the way it was taught to me, the abbreviation is very tragic landing.
Yes. Wow. Everybody does that?
Yeah.
Jeez, I thought that was just like my teacher's thing. Okay.
Yeah, no. When she said that though, I was like, damn.
I hope we're not talking about the same Julia. Because I think my teacher name was Julia too. What was it like? Starting with a J. I can't remember. She's tall?
No, she's short.
Okay, that's not the same Julia.
No, she's short.
Mine was a Russian chick.
Yeah, no.
She said, this was exactly what she said. She says, not all women like the same thing. And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, well, if I come into your bar and you offer me vodka, I'm walking out your bar. And I was like, why? She was like, because I only drink Jack Daniels. And I was like, Jack Daniels martinis, Jack Daniel, you better not make it.
Yeah, no. A lot of people, we were taught that too. Like, people will tweak whatever you ever have. You know what I mean? So, if it's a highball, usually you want to ask them what type of liquor you want because they're only getting a shot, like a 1 ounce of whatever they want to drink, right? Yeah. And then the rest is just whatever they want to mix it with,
right?
But other than that, like if it's a Collins drink, you really don't taste what alcohol you're taking. So you usually use house stuff. Make it. My favorite thing to do is actually make every single iced tea there is. The Long Island iced tea, the Adios motherfucker. Yeah. I know how to make all of them. The
Electric
Long Beach,
Blue,
Electric Blue, everything. Dog, I legit remember all the recipes like by heart because it was so. My favorite is the Tokyo tea because it's green and stuff like that. And you use Midori, something like that, right? I'm thinking about My Hero right now.
Majorska. Midori.
Midori, yeah. And
I want to say Majorska. That's that dirty ass fucking vodka, right? Fucking Majorska. Yeah, it's good. What are you talking about? Majorska is rubbing alcohol in a fucking bottle. It comes in a plastic container. Anything that comes in plastic is not good for you, side. Except for what's that cinnamon joint? I fucks with that heavy. I don't care what nobody's Fireball.
Fireball.
I fuck some Fireball heavy, yo. If you put some Fireball with some Baileys, boy, that is a good drink. It looked like stirred up cum though, but I'm not gonna front with you. That shit's good.
Yeah, no. I actually know how to make cum shots now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Try introducing that. This the best thing is when your wordplay. When you try to introduce certain shots that have like dirty names in front of couples, it is the best because like the guy, they always look uncomfortable.
Why don't you buy him a blowjob?
Yeah. Hey, you want a sloppy blowjob? Like, he'd be like,
slow, comfortable screw.
Yeah, because I can make it slow. Especially you like, yo, I can make it really slow. You're like, what? What are you talking about?
No, it's funny because like like certain drinks like Sex on the Beach is one that we had to learn to make because in the speed test, you gotta remember 33 drinks, but she's only gonna call out 12.
Only 33? Yo, we had to learn 200.
No, like for the speed test, we had to only learn 33.
Oh, okay.
But like in general, we had to learn more.
Oh, yeah.
But like the ones that she was gonna use, she's like, all right, I made it easy for you guys to remember these 33. It's gonna be one of these that I'm gonna put out. And I was like, all right, cool, boom. At the end of the day. But
you gotta do one from each, right? I'm sorry to cut you off. You do one from each, like one wine.
It could be two from each. It didn't matter. She'll call it out randomly, just like if I was at a bar and everybody else is talking at the same time. So I have to like focus at the end of the day.
Did they teach you flares?
Some. Like I know how to do when I do a Long Island iced tea. I know how to hold 4 bottles up and then and boom, like you know what I mean. And then
flares are very important. And people think for men, flares are important.
Yeah.
For women.
Not really. You just gotta show a little.
You just gotta show a little cleavage, boy, and you got all the tips.
Yeah,
but for
facts.
guys, you need to be like,
that or wear a thong with an elephant trunk.
Definitely, yeah. Cheers to that.
Man. He's taking a shot. I fucking messed up from yesterday.
It's the ugly face. Let me chill out.
No, ugly face is worse.
I love this bottle. What the fuck anybody talking about?
Yeah, no, but at the end of the day, like I said, I'm looking. Most likely, I'm thinking about going to Noches de Colombia and like trying to get a job there. I think the benefits me that I'm bilingual, so I can speak. Because some people don't think I am.
It does.
Some people don't think I'm bilingual. Some people like look at me and like when they hear me talk, they're like, oh, he's probably like Hawaiian or something.
Not anymore, bro. You cut down so much weight, bro.
Yeah, man.
You cut down so much weight. If anyone wants to see the original Junebug,
oh my gosh,
you could go to my Instagram. Sorry, not my Instagram. TRST Instagram, and you could go down the page. And if you go towards the bottom, you'll see the original Junebug. And I'm telling you right now, it is a whole different person in front of me right now.
That, I really look back at that and I'm like, dang, I used to get laid.
Fluffy Boy was in session, boy. Fluffy Boy was in style.
I was like, yo, I'm about to write a book, the tips.
Yeah, the tips of getting laid and being big, and then getting laid while being small, all together. That'll be a great book.
Yeah, it changes when you lose weight. Like everything. You know what I mean? Everything changes when you lose weight.
Yeah. I think you're expected more when you lose weight, though.
Yeah.
I was thick, too, back then. I was looking at it the other day, and I was like, what made me think I was in shape back then? So it's like I was not in shape. I was the thick boy.
Next is actually, I got to put myself in a boot camp type, like, with my body.
Talk after the show.
Yeah, okay. because I'm trying to eventually go back to school and become a state trooper. So
state trooper, huh?
Yeah, state trooper. I want to be able to scare people who are going 65 in the 25 zone, and they see my car, and like,
just want to slowly. I want to put my lights on behind somebody, and then they pull over, and I just drive past.
Yeah, right.
Like I want to pull down my window. I was fucking with you. And then that'd be the greatest.
Yeah, no, like what do you call it? I decided I wanted to get something like a career for now, like a state trooper. But I also wanted to continue bartending because that's what I really want to do. Like,
okay.
Like I said, I want to open up my own spot.
I was looking at this one guy. Going back to the bartending conversation, I was looking at this one guy, and this is when things get real serious with bartending, right? Because I just didn't see how serious it could get. My man was making ice balls out of hand dogs. That's when you really getting serious. When that guy has that, I want that 12-year age whiskey with the ice ball. And then it was this one dude I was following online. Cannot remember his name. He makes smoked ice balls.
Oh my god!
He smokes it, freezes it, takes it out, and ice chip, pop, 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 turn into a ball, thrown in a high ball. Oh my God, it's
cool.
insanity.
It's crazy what they're making nowadays.
Yeah.
Like I even look up personally like stuff to make. I know 100% anybody who sees a watermelon at my party, do not give it to your children, because I will be making infused watermelon drinks and stuff like that.
You know, that's probably a good thing if you learn infusion. Infusion's probably I think that was a big thing for a while. But I think I seen this one thing, not to bring up marijuana, but someone sent it to me yesterday. It was a drink that was infused with marijuana.
Yes.
And it had a joint at the end. It was like, so they garnished it with a joint.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
No, well, that's the thing that's changing nowadays, and that's something I want to experiment with myself, because there's actually a spot that actually sells Coca-Cola infused with marijuana, and you can drink it, and it's just like an edible. It gets you messed up.
Really?
Yes.
Wow,
So that's the future, and I've mentioned it countless times at my bartending school that I wanted to learn infusion with THC, because at the end of the day, that's the wave. That's gonna be a wave. You know what I mean? Why not jump in on it before the wave even comes? You know,
the wave is already starting.
Yeah, it's like some people
like,
are starting to do stuff.
In Jersey, the market is small. Like if you don't have a card, I think didn't they stopped the bill? I think they stopped. I think so. Hold on. I think they stopped the bill for New Jersey for the marijuana program. I think they couldn't come to a conclusive agreement.
There's some people who are against it because they feel like it's going to destroy their suburban communities and stuff like that. If they open up a smoke shops in there, you know, this and that. But at the end of the day, why don't they look at the benefits of like legalizing marijuana? You know what I mean?
Right.
Instead of having so many issues, it's not for nothing. But I feel like it's a closed-minded mindset to believe that marijuana is going to bring crime to your thing if it's legalized.
Well, and you know what the problem is? It goes back door on pot. You know what it is? A lot of old school guys can't really see the benefit in it. And you know what? I'm not here to argue about it. I don't care. Honestly, I've been off of it for like a week and a half anyway. You know what I mean? I had to take. I don't like anything that. I don't think you should be relying on any substance to alter your feelings or that's how I always been. Yeah. You know, I don't like that shit. So as soon as I feel like, oh damn, I've been doing this for way too long, I stop. Yeah. I just stop. A cold turkey, I don't care what happened. I just cold turkey stop. I just stop. So like I stopped last week? Yeah, last week. I stopped last week. Yeah, I've been chilling. Yeah.
I've been a month.
It's a good day. It's a good time. It's 2 weeks.
And that's what I tell people. Like I've been a month sober. Like no marijuana.
Except for liquor.
Yeah, except for alcohol.
Yeah, me and my wife like to we like to partake in the liquor. You know, we like to drink a little bit. It's a good time. It's a good time. It's a good time. You know, it's a little way to bond a little bit.
Exactly.
You know, it's so bad though. It's funny though because we're okay with this. We're okay with this. This kills more people every year than cigarettes, right? And cigarettes is bad, right? So, we all understand cigarettes is bad. Yeah. Right? I'm gonna chill on the drinking because I'm actually starting to get a little buzzed. We all understand. I told you I don't drink like that. Come off. We were okay with the liquor stuff. Which is cool. It's poison. And we're okay with poison entering our body. But we're not okay with like things that don't kill us or that alters the brain. Exactly. It's a weird human existence, man. We're okay with somebody. We could go drink at a bar that day, hearing about someone slamming their car into somebody else after being drunk as shit, right? But they're not okay with somebody altering their brain in any type of way with something that won't kill them. Exactly. You know, so we're in a weird time because we're at a point where we're trying to figure out where we fit. Like, are we okay with this, but we're not okay with that? What's our morals to it? Is it religious behind it? If it is religious, what religion? Because most religions talk about it. It's a weird time. Like, it's
a little bit stressful for me because it's like, I know a lot more people who are affected by alcohol than they are marijuana. And it's
Right.
It's like, yo, like at the end of the day, when my friend's telling me that he's high as hell right now, chances are the only danger is his bank account ordering Domino's.
Yo.
This guy.
But at the same time, we could say some people. I'm honestly say some people shouldn't do it.
Yeah, no.
Some people shouldn't do it. If you have like schizophrenia in your family, through my studies, I've been looking at it, because I don't go anything. I try not to go into anything half-ass, right? Like even when I got the medical card, I still try to study up on what's happening or whatever. I don't do any. I try not to.
A medical card?
Yeah, I got a medical card. You know what I mean?
Yo, you gotta tell me that, doctor. After that.
I'll send you his info. I try to keep his name on the wraps though, because I'm on a podcast, so I don't want to. I don't want to be like.
I need me a medical card so that way no one can say that.
Don't let nobody see that.
I got you. Yeah, I need to get.
Got the ugly face on because I did that next to my wall. I was in my house like click, click, click. Anyway, but I try not to do anything half-ass. But what was I saying about this shit? It's stupid. It's silly. It's silly to like control people's brains, but be okay with them being like completely inebriated to the point that they don't even remember. Like we're okay with you not remembering, but we're not okay with you altering it. Yeah, it's a little squirrely. It's a little squirrely, but at the same time, if you have like schizophrenia in your family, there's a chance that marijuana could actually fuck you up because marijuana could actually bring out schizophrenia if you are, if you have that trait in you, or if you have any type of trait where just messing with the brain could like anyone who has any brain issues, it could cause problems for you. So I'm not one of those people who do it and be like, yo, everyone should do it. Yeah, I was before, but I'm not anymore. I was like, I don't think anyone should do it. I mean, at the same time, like, I don't think everybody should drink either.
Yeah, no.
Like if you can't handle your liquor, you shouldn't drink.
I promise you right now, I hate the people who can't handle their liquor and try to make excuses for why they didn't handle their liquor that night. It's like it's the 6th night and you're still not being able to handle your liquor. Stop giving excuses. Stop drinking.
And especially you now that you're actually like you're almost like a professional alcohol. Not say alcoholic, but you're a professional alcohol enthusiast. There we go. That's a good word. So we're gonna say you're a professional alcohol enthusiast, and someone try to tell you like, "Yo, man, when I drink, I could drive perfectly." Like, no, the fuck you can't, bro. Like everything is fucked up. Your hand-eye coordination. So that means you can't drive regular when you're fucking sober. That means you can't drive. Stupid.
Exactly. No, at the end of the day, like when people tell me like now, before I used to be, I never let nobody drink and drive. That was the beauty of me. Whenever I was drunk, I still wasn't drunk if I saw stupid things going on. Like if I saw my friend grabbing his keys, and like, yeah, man, I'm just gonna go home. I'm like, no, I'd be like, yo, no, you're not.
Give me a hug, yo. Nah. Well, sit down on the couch. I'm gonna call you Uber. Like something like that.
And or like I went to Mr. G's. I don't know if anybody knows that spot, but it's like in Caldwell. That pot, yo, I went there and I saw some of my teachers and they were looking right, and I was like, oh my god, elementary school, I'm down. So,
was there ever like an elementary school teacher you were just like, I wish they was
Mrs. Dixon? Yeah, that was like, I was like, oh my god, like, and then there was this I forgot her name, but she was like half Dominican, half Jamaican teacher that I had, right? It was like, yo, everybody was like ready to try to Pornhub it, like 100%.
I remember this teacher. I hope I don't get in trouble. Well, there's a lot of people with that last name. I had a teacher named Miss White, right? She was black. And
she was white. She was black.
She was black. And Miss White has a I was in 6th grade though. I think was I in 6th grade? No, I was way older than that. But Miss White's body was stupid at that time, and I was young too. At that time, you're like, no one has a body like this in real world except for Miss White. And then I used to write Miss White all the cards all of them. Thank you, teacher notes, all of them. I just want Miss White to give me one chance. One chance.
Risk it all.
Just risk it all for me. I won't say a shit. When you hear these kids nowadays, where they be like, oh, some teacher's going to jail for having sex with a 14-year-old or some shit like that, I'd be like, man,
if
only Miss White would have took that one chance, I wouldn't have said a damn thing. I wouldn't have said a damn thing to Miss White. I would have smelt it if she wanted me to. Fuck it, right? You know what I mean? Yo, but it's bad because I look at my son and I'll be looking at him and I'll be like, yo, if some teacher wanted to have sex with you and she's bad, I wouldn't even know what to tell him. I'll be yo, I'll be in front of his mom. I'd be like, yo, this is fucking disgusting. This is terrible. How could you do this to a child? And then when I put him in son, how was it, son? Son, was it good? Did it smell everything I thought it would? Hug daddy. How did you pull it off? Is she down for a tag team? What's up? Like, can we both risk it all? Like,
can we get a student teacher meeting?
Can we get a conference call or something? Like, you know what I mean? I won't say nothing. Were you just gonna say something? We're gonna have to shut up your mother. I don't know how we're gonna do this. I don't know, man. Man. I don't know, man. How would you feel if your son, because you have a son,
yeah,
how would you feel if your son came home like, and you you went to your son's phone and you found out his teacher and she a baddie. Let's just a hypothetical situation. Let's just say he's 16, right? Because your son is still young, right? Say he's 16 and his teacher had been hitting him up, sending him nasty pictures, and then you found his phone. You're like, what the fuck is this? What do you say to him?
I mean, all right.
Like, but she bad though. So like on Instagram bad. We talk about like she if she put up her premium, she getting paid. So right.
I mean, all right. Yeah. Dad Junior would be a little bit concerned. I would want to know if he's comfortable with this. You know what I mean? Like, if he is comfortable with this, shit, I ain't saying shit. I'm gonna be real with you. I ain't saying shit. You get it, and you know what? At the end of the day, yeah,
I'm gonna need a parent teacher conference. Yeah. I'm the only parent coming in. I'm gonna need to talk to you. You want me to snitch? No, I'm just joking. I want a black belt, but I don't know, man.
I'm gonna be real with you. Like, if that situation happened, the mindset that I am now, I would be like, the minute I find it, I'd be like, yes, my son. but and then I would be like, all right, now let's think logical here. All right, how old is this teacher? My son's 16. I mean, son, are you a virgin? Yeah, you are.
I mean, apparently you're not, right? You've seen your phone, bro.
Honestly, I would be like, I would have to play in New York style.
Bring your teacher to the house. Bring your teacher to the house. Your mom won't be home tomorrow at this time. Bring it to the house. You go play. I want to talk to her in person, privately, about some things.
Oh my gosh, man.
I don't know, man. Like, I was thinking about that too, but then I was saying, like, I don't know how I would be in the moment. Like, in the moment, it might be different. Like, I might actually feel some type of way.
I might, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
But like, you want to be able to try to put yourself in that scenario, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's funny because it's like, like, you know, like my
it's
son,
different for men. But if my daughter came to me, with that shit,
my daughter is
I'm lighting the fucking state on fire. Do you understand me? And like, oh, daddy, Mr. Johnson and me. I'll be like, Mr. Johnson, you what? What you saying, baby? I would kill her. I wouldn't kill her. I would kill her. I would definitely kill her.
Yeah, definitely.
I definitely torture him in the building.
That's no question when it comes to your daughter.
That's so crazy.
You will kill whoever fucking chose.
I will kill. Look, I try not to say you try not to say it because we're on live. But honestly, I will murder. Honestly, I will murder. I will. It will be slow, and it will be slow. Yeah. It will be slow. I need you to feel every piece of this before I end it.
Right? I'm gonna be on some jigsaw shit.
I'm be on some exactly. I will. Exactly. You'll walk into his room, be like, "You want to play a game? What the fuck is going on around here?" You know what I mean? This whole room would turn into some shit. You know what I mean? Like, there's a key behind your eye.
Just kidding.
I'm just fucking with you. He'll rip his own eye out, but I was fucking around. I was playing. I only put cameras and voice control. I put the shit on YouTube. You're stupid. Nah, I be on some murder shit. With my daughter, it's so weird how different on the spectrum they are. Cause my daughter, I be on some murder shit. Yeah. But my son, I be on some like, I'm proud of you, but I gotta look mad right now.
You're right.
You motherfucker. Give me 5.
Low key high five. No, but that's an obvious like, and I feel like a lot of females, they talk about that a lot. Oh, like I know my sister always used to get mad when my dad, he would let me go out on dates with like a bunch of girls, and he'd be like, oh yeah, you know, my son, you know what I mean, whatever. But when my sister tries to go on dates, bring your brother. Bring your brother. Make sure he doesn't.
Bring him right up.
He better not be doing nothing.
Oh, my daughter better have. She gonna have some issues when she get older, because she got 2 of them damn thing, and they both. Them boys are strong, yo. Yeah. They get it from both sides. You know what I mean? They have some strong little boys, but my daughter gonna have some problems, yo, because she's strong herself. But you know, I don't know about that mental. Bro, no, boys be playing too much game. My son gonna be able to catch it.
That's the thing. I mentioned that to my niece too. I'm like, she's in high school. She actually gonna graduate this year. I'm so proud of her. And happy for her. And like, how you call it? I always tell her though, I'm gonna be as brutally honest with you as possible. Not every guy you meet in high school is good. It's not. They're gonna look good. Some of them are gonna look good to you. They're gonna be like, oh, they're gonna be a picture perfect Jesus to you. I promise you, it's all a game. It's all an act.
It's all of it.
It's all an act.
It's all of it.
If I know one thing about high school, and I will never forget, is how horny I was and how bad I wanted it.
No one talks about. No. I won't say nobody talk about. But dude, it was bad in high school. I don't know if anyone really want to talk about how bad it is. Ugly face. You missed it. But dude, when I was in high school, I'll fuck a wall. Straight up, yo. I was nice. I was a nice guy. Real shit. If that wall had a vagina, I'm smashing. I'm smashing hard too, and I'm busting deep. I didn't give a fuck, yo. I didn't care no fucks, and I was a good student. I had ABs. I had an AB student. You know what I mean? I wasn't like hanging out in the streets. You know, I did my little crazy stuff, but no one knew about it. No one knew about it.
I was crazy. I was bad.
Yeah. I was bad. No. I always tell women this. I go like this. I was like, think about. I was like, you know when your parents told you to look out for this type of guy?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm his evolution version. I was like, that's how I was in it. I was like, if he evolved, that'd been me. Okay, I was like, they wasn't ready to tell you about that one.
They were Charmeleon.
Yeah. They was fucking with Charmeleon. No. They was fucking with Charmander. All right, they was just like, Charmander be blowing fire, and they ain't no Charizard new flamethrower. Okay, I was on some fire blast shit, yo. I was wilding.
I'm gonna use that.
I was on but yo, it's crazy because I be thinking about this, and I was looking at this quote, and it was like what is it? It said God's retaliation. I'm just going religious real quick. God's retaliation to bad boys is beautiful daughters. And I look at my daughter, I'm like, she is fucking gorgeous, son. And I know when it's time for her to go to high school, dudes are just gonna be foaming, and I'm gonna be out there with my AK fucking 47 ready to pop off when they're. But oh man.
But you know, I'm gonna tell you guys something that's really gonna sound messed up. I dated a girl, right? And I dated her specifically because her father looked like he would kill me, and I wanted to smash his daughter
just for dominance. Okay, all right. I'm about to tell you something. A really fucked up story. My wife, right now, my wife. Okay, when I originally met her, her stepfather didn't want me 2 feet next to her. And if you think that made me not want her more, you got me fucked up. Because I love a challenge. I'm a fighter. I like challenges. That's my thing. You don't want me near your bed. Who are you?
I had a whole dad trying to tell me he'll beat the shit out of me.
He was like, he said, pull me to the side, like, we're gonna fight and whatever. And I'll look at him in his eye, be like, I wish we would. And I'll be like,
my son's mother, and I'm gonna put this out there. My son's mother, her father, he didn't like me, right? He told me personally that he would kill me if he saw me next to his daughter again. And you know what I told him?
What you told him?
I was like, your daughter loves me. Your daughter loves me.
That's terrible, yo.
And I'm never gonna leave her side.
I remember this is gonna, my wife hears this. She's gonna have a conversation. We're gonna have a conversation after this. But she's gonna be like, I remember we were sitting in the car. She was sitting on the passengers. We was both in the back seat, and of course I'm a dirty boy, so I'm doing dirty stuff, right?
Yeah.
And this is when we was younger. I'm just like, playing with her hair and whatever. All right, so he goes like, "Hey, I want to see your hands on top of the thing." Like, he wanted to see my hands on the thing. And I remember when her and mom got out the car and they went into the store, and he was just like, "Hey, I want to talk to you. I don't want you messing with her. I want you to leave her today." And I looked at him and dead in his eyes, and I said, "Fucking make me." I was like, "You ain't gonna do a goddamn thing." And he was like, "Oh, I'm in the army, blah, 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 blah." And I was just like, "I wish you would, motherfucker." And that's all I said.
Yo, I would have honestly, knowing me, I would have been like, "Thank you for your services."
And it's the funniest shit. The funniest shit is that when we got back together, right? Because when we got back together later on, we got back together, he seen me. I could see the white. And I'm like, and I looked at her and I was like, I came back. I was like, I married her. I'm about to take her. She gonna have my last name now. You thought I forgot? No, I'm back, baby. But no. Shout out to our stepdad, because he was alright at the time. Like, you know what? I'm gonna probably pay for that shit later. But the difference between me and him, I'm gonna actually pull the guy into the basement and whoop that ass on first sight. I'm like, "Hey, my man, you dating my yo, I'm gonna show you something in the back."
Yo, facts, real quick.
And they gonna come down, it's gonna be mad dudes. I'm like, "Yeah, welcome to Fight Club, motherfucker." Like,
you next.
Yeah, know you had this match.
Right, I'll promise you though, if he could be all those guys like Baki, I swear to God.
No, I let him eat. I'm like, you know what? You're the right one. You're the right. I shake his hand like, you're the right one.
Take care of her.
Please make sure you don't do nothing aggressive, because I'm gonna have to shoot you.
Yeah,
no, I'm not gonna.
I got a gun. These guys are just for show.
Yeah, these guys are cool. I mean, you could. My bad. These guys are cool. I mean, like, you beat them all, and I'm impressed. I'm impressed, but I just want you. I want to show you something. Shh. I don't have to be next to you. I'm just like, I will bust at you.
Stay with
Yeah,
He's like a fucking laser and shit.
That'll be my. I think Jack asked me that once. He was like, "Yo, what happens if you bring him to the basement and he beats everybody? Like, oh, I was ready, and he takes off his shirt and he's just ripped and he just whoops everybody's ass. Trained monster, train all your trained fighters. He just comes in and just goes through them. And he's like, "What do you do then? Do you fight him or do you?" I was like, "No." I pull out my gun and I go ahead, man. I'll let you go on a date. But if I hear anything, I'm gonna shoot you.
And if you tell her anything about what happened down
there, we don't talk about Fight Club. Okay.
First rule of Fight Club, we don't talk about Fight Club.
I see you tomorrow in Fight Club, okay? Because I need some of that training.
I actually need somebody to fight.
I actually need somebody to get it popping. Yeah. I said I was gonna stop, but I'm not. I save it for later.
A little bit.
I got you, bro.
Appreciate that.
I'm always happy to share. Certain things, not everything. I want everybody to know that.
Nah, but at the end of the day, like I said, I'm gonna pay the price. I want a daughter. I really do, only because like I feel like I love my son. I know I'm probably gonna get blessed with another son and stuff like that because the way things are going right now. Right. And plus, I was really good to women. I wasn't, like supposedly I'm supposed to pay the price if I did something wrong. And I know that there was one girl, Cassidy, I did her wrong. That was probably the only one.
Damn, you yo, Cassidy, shout out to you. Yo,
she's an artist too.
We apologizing so here live on the air. You know what I'm saying? He apologized.
I apologize. I hope your music career makes it big and stuff like that.
Yo, so. We'll play your music on the air, yo. Just give us permission. Maybe not. But
overall,
okay.
If I did anything with a female and they probably misread it, that's on them.
Yeah. Well, I always said, I never lied to a female.
Yeah.
I was like, you just chose to believe whatever you wanted to believe.
Yes.
So I always say, like, if I was doing multiple, let's just say I had multiple friends or multiple people I was talking to, you knew.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, it was never a secret.
That was always the honest thing.
Yeah. I felt honesty is the best policy, but I don't think everyone's ready for honesty. Some people have just been lied to for so long, or they're so committed to their thoughts that they won't allow anything else to get in, that they won't they don't want to believe it. So, you know, I'm like, hey, we're not together. I am I do talk to other people. I don't want you to feel that never happens. And they could be like, just because you see me every day doesn't mean I don't talk to anybody. I talk to anybody else. I mean, you don't see me all day.
Yo, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I had women flying out for me when I was younger, bro. That was wild. That was wild. And I've only flown out once, and that was to Atlanta to get with this girl Carla at the time that I was dating. And her parents thought that we were out all day. We were always in the hotel, like legit. Like it was like, yo, when I think about like what I did in the past, I kind of hope my daughter doesn't have to go through.
You know what I always think about? I say, you know what? I don't want her to go through the things I did. I don't want her to go through the sexual actions I did, because not exactly what I did during the relationship was bad. It's sexual stuff that I did. Dude, I was into some shit.
No.
And like, it's some friends now that figure out like, yo, man, I heard you was into blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, you like 3 years. Oh no, you're like 10 years too late. Like I've been doing that for 10 years. They be like, what? Blah blah blah. Like I had to break down to one person that like I did some dom work. Yeah. And they didn't understand that. They didn't understand that at all. And I was just like, they're like, but I know you for this long. And I was like, no, you know exactly what I need you to know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell you my whole history because you ain't ready for my whole history.
No one will be.
You know?
I feel like if I was open about it, people won't be like, they'll be like, Junebug. June, don't do it.
Especially nowadays, how things are going online. And
I'm so
Facebook.
sweet and stuff like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if people see how I was back then versus how I am right now, right? It's a whole 180. It's a whole 180.
Let me find out Junebug be choking girls.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Like, oh, shit, like,
you find out that you be getting joked up. You know what I mean?
Whatever. Like I said, like, I hope it's just like, oh, all right. That's another thing. Jumping back to the father and daughter, like her father looking at me. I feel like, I felt so dominant when she had a baby, bro. Like, it's like,
now, we ain't get that far.
I've been hitting this.
We ain't get that far until like she became like,
dog, bro. When my son was born, low key, I was like, they know now. They know what I've been doing.
Not when she was pregnant, when she was born, like they
when
know
he was born, it's like, hello.
Hey,
this didn't happen out of nowhere.
Welcome to forever.
She ain't Sister Mary. She is been getting it. So it's like, not
only you been getting it, I've been busting in there. I'm been bust. I think my bad. Yeah. You know the worst part. I think when you I decided but it's a little bit the same time when you with a girl. Yeah. Let's just say she cheated. I always talk to another guy. He was like, it's not the cheating that's fucked up. It's the dick sucking that's fucked up. He's like, I can't deal with you if you sucked his dick. Yeah. He's like, I don't know why. He's like, I'm cool with everything else. He's like, no. He's like, he's not cool with it. He's like, it's a possibility we could get past the rest of the stuff. But as soon as you start sucking the dude dick, he was like, yo, I can't fuck with you. He's like, I can't do this. I can't do. He's like,
I agree with him,
I'm honestly, I'm 100% behind that.
I agree.
I was like, I don't know what about it.
I cannot, like, if I just like know knowledge wise. If you even make a face when I ask you, did you suck his dick? If you even make a face, I'm gonna be like, she sucked his dick.
It's such a heartbreaking thing.
I cannot, like, it's
so worse than giving. I don't know why it's so worse than giving up the vagina.
It really
like,
is.
Yes, a guy entering you and you enjoying him for, I don't even know. Let's just say he's a stallion and he did 2 hours banging it out. Beat your pussy up to a swollen, and you just feel guilty. You had to tell me, and you was like, "No, man, I don't never want that again."
The first question is, did you suck his dick?
Yo, yes, yo.
First question, did you suck his dick?
When you just thinking about it, get me upset.
It's like,
yo, thinking about my wife doing that, I will blow the fuck up, yo. I would just That'll be super same
I
day.
would burn somebody's house down. Not my own, but I'd burn somebody's house down.
Oh my god! Like I know, and it's the worst thing. Like I know I have to end it. It's no coming back from that. Because every time I see you and I see your face and I see your lips, I'm just gonna think about. I'm just gonna think about like you suck somebody else's dick while you was with me, you fucking whore. And you know what? It's so weird. Like I would expect the same thing from a female.
My friend likes it though. My friend, he's like in an open relationship type thing, and he be like smashing a new chick. But he told me, he's like, yo, bro. Ever since that we started this open, because they started the open relationship because she cheated on him, right? But he said something about him loves her still, you know what I mean? But he just doesn't feel as attached to her. That didn't make sense to me at the time.
I get it. I'll let you finish off.
But he told me that he walked in on her sucking another dude, right? And mind you, they have the contract though, that they're open relationship, right?
Yeah.
So 100%, he just closed the door and he went on about his day, right? But he told me, he's like, bro, I'm gonna be real with you. Ever since we started the open relationship, I don't even say baby, this and that. I call her my slut. I was like, he's like, shit gets real. Shit gets real. When she gets mad because I'm calling her a dirty whore, he's like, shit gets real. And I'm just like, I just do that anyways. Like, stop. Nah, but he like 100%. It makes me like I can't get behind that mindset though. Like that, to have an open relationship. I feel like open relationships personally are just like two people that can't get enough of cheating, so they just like, you know, let's open the door.
All right,
but that's just me.
Facts. Here's the problem. I've been in open relationships before, and I feel like it's a good time when you are young.
When you're young,
and if you guys are both with it, fine. All right, but in my experience of open relationships, there's always one person that's more committed to the relationship than the other person.
Yeah.
So when, let's just say, the actions happen,
someone's getting hurt,
somebody's feelings are getting hurt, and you don't know where it's going to come from. You don't know if she wants your friend. You don't know if she wants your brother. You don't know if she wants your...
I swear to God, Matt, I promise you, if 100% of girl cheated on me with my own family member, 100% I'm throwing hands for the first time. I will throw hands. First, I'm gonna fight whoever she did it with, and then I'm gonna fight her. Because 100%, you are a bro at that point. And
at that, you know, here's my problem with that. I'll be like, you know what? I can't talk to you, both of you. At that point, I just can't talk to any of you, and I understand that part too. I understand all of it, and it's sad. Open relationships are very complicated. People make it seem like, oh, it's easy. You guys, and I've been in the world where it was easy, where some people did make it seem like it's easy. It's not easy. It's extra work. It is extra work because you have to put your feelings aside for your physical. You know, because your physical at that time dictates your feelings. Right. But when you get to there's certain points you do get to. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, everyone. I think my wife got me to that point. She was on some she made me to a point where she was just like, if a guy came here and wanted to fuck me, she was like, would you be cool? And I was sitting there like,
I mean, for me personally, this is my kingdom. Like,
I'm like, yeah, in my house? And she was like, yeah. I'm like, no. She was like, okay, now if I went out and had sex with another dude, would you be cool? And I was like, did you suck his dick? She was like, I was just like, isn't that part of sex? And when she said that, I felt my heart just like, I was just like, you know what?
Maybe we shouldn't have
an open relationship. I was like, because I was like, if that's part of, I was like, to me, that's part of sex.
Yeah.
She was like, you don't want to do anything that's part of sex. Oh, Mark scared the shit out of me. Yeah, I'm not used to that door being open. She was like, you don't want to do anything that's part of sex. Yeah. She was like, that's part of sex. And I'm just like, oh my God. And she probably don't remember that conversation, but dude, I remember it so fucking vividly. Like, just to the point, making my fucking hair. I was just like, oh my God, no. Yo. You can't suck no dude's dick. Are you out your mind? Like, are you out your mind? You gonna have somebody's cock in your mouth? And you gonna smell like it? I gotta kiss you in the morning? Ew.
I don't know where that dick's been. I don't know. Yo, all right. I got a question for you.
Sure.
The first time you ever did raw dog, right? How did you feel?
Sensational.
Sensational, right?
Sensational.
All right. So my first time doing it, I was like thinking already. All right, my first kid's name is gonna be. Yo, bro, like legit, I was like, I'm never going back. Like, what is this? Like, I was so used to using a condom every time because I was lectured by my dad. You don't know what these hoes got.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
Yes.
Use a condom.
Yeah.
Right?
Same thing with my mother.
And then I also looked up a video about a guy who had AIDS. I traumatized myself.
TLC video came out when I was young.
Oh
I was
my
like,
God,
no, don't go
dog.
chasing waterfalls.
Hell
Fuck me up.
no.
Hell no.
Hell no. So personally, I never wanted to, right? But then the first time came. That shit changed me. I was like, holy shit. But I felt it was such a special moment that I was like, no woman deserves this. Not just any woman. No, not just any woman deserves this. The right ones deserve this.
Right.
And I was like, 100%. This is my mission. I will only give it to the right one.
You know what what really fucks you up though? Is when you actually take that condom off and you hump and you bust that first nut. You're like, I don't never want to put another condom on in my life. And you're like, and from that point, you're like, I think I love this girl. Is she the special one? Is she the one I'm supposed to be the rest of my life with? Yeah. I'm only fucking 16. I already found my soulmate.
Bro,
I already found my soulmate.
100%. And I
She's
hope,
not your soulmate.
I hope any young blood that watches this understands this completely. It's not that. It's just the sensation of the moment. I promise you this 100% because I'm 100%. That was a situation with my son's mother. Like that was the first woman that I went all clean and this and that, like boom, 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 and completely released inside of her. Right. And so that was like a huge thing for me because I've never done it before. I've never trusted a female to that point. You feel me? And then when that happened, I was like, yo. But I promise you guys, 100% is. You don't have to torture yourself afterwards. It's legit the moment. Run. Because your feelings,
you can't trust your feelings at that point.
You can't. Everything is
especially as a
false.
teenager. You cannot trust any guy, and there's girls too.
Yeah,
women too. Females too. Any guy who had that moment, yo, you cannot trust your feelings at that point because you're just oxytocin kicking in, adrenaline's kicking in,
science.
fucking everything just kicking in. All those drugs that's in your brain just kicking in. You're just like, this person is the one for me forever.
Yo, you will believe that, and you will lie to yourself. You will lie
to yourself hard. Ooh. I know women who get pussy whipped.
Yeah, I know too.
Oh my God. That scares the shit out of me. That right there scares the shit out of me. How you get pussy whipped when you have a pussy? Oh my God. I'm like, you should already know the power of your shit.
Yeah.
I mean, like, my Jesus, yo.
No. It's a crazy world out there. Like, honestly, like lessons. These are lessons that I'm gonna sit down with my son and tell him and things like that. And
you know the bad thing. Here's the fucked up. I'm sorry, Kajo. You know the fucked up thing about that. You about to sit down and talk to your son about this, and I thought about this, but there's a big chance your son's not gonna listen to a goddamn thing you say when he's about to tear that ass up at 16 or 16, 17, whatever the fuck age he goes in, and he's like, he gonna be like, yeah, my daddy told me this, but oh my God, yo, I gotta bust this nut. And that oh my God, that fresh, warm damn thing is dripping around your goddamn beef. I know some people are like, well, please tell me more. But I'm like,
yeah, 100%, dog.
Dude, he's gonna be
I pray he learns. I pray he learns because, bro, my parents, they raised me to believe 100%. Yo, God is the way, and you shouldn't be doing this.
I don't think that's the way though.
It's not.
Not in the 21st century.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If you guys are virgins currently and you're saving it for marriage, cool. Do it. Keep doing it. Be abstinent. That's you, right? But for the people who have given it up and already are like the first one, you know how afterwards you become like this fucking pussy fiend. Like you really do. I remember my first time. I kept like, so you coming over tomorrow? So you coming over the next day? You want to stay in my house?
Dude, I was figuring out ways to sneak her in.
Yo, bro,
like,
I had a whole game plan.
Whoa, dogs. Oh my God. I remember in high school, I had this one girl I had a girlfriend that only came over at 10 o'clock at night. Only came in, and I had a whole system set up to get her into the crib and get her the fuck out. It was bad.
I had a bad situation. My first girl ever. I tried to make her move in, and she was down for it, and I was scared because I was like a kid. I was a child, but I told her I can throw my blankets on you when my mom walks in, and it'll be okay. Like
every fucking idea is a good idea, son.
Every idea is a great idea at that point.
They're gonna be like, but here's the problem. They're gonna look at this shit and they're gonna be like, they don't know what the fuck they talking about. I got this whole system. I get her through the back. My mom goes to sleep at 9, 10 o'clock. I get her through. She ain't got seen. I go to bed at this. Dude, no, it's not. It's you're not doing nothing that no one else never did before.
100% though. You know, at the end of the day, I still give myself props because I lost my virginity to Rambo, and I'm like,
to Rambo.
All I saw was I was like, yo. No, everybody asks me, yo, how was your first time? I was like, I'll always remember it because Rambo was playing in the background. All I saw was 2 guns and shit, his little fucking bandana, and I was just watching that. Like, I saw a meme that said, when she riding in reverse cowgirl style, but you watching Chopped and someone's trying to make
I love your Facebook memes, yo. But I don't know where you find them from. I love Facebook memes. Yo, your Facebook memes are hilarious. I go through my Facebook sometimes. Sometimes I don't really like. Honestly, it's like three. It's 3 people I'm looking for. It's you. I have a friend. He's coming to the barbecue, and another guy. He's not important. he's gonna laugh at me. Yeah. But when I look for y'all 3 memes, and yo, I start cracking up, man, because that's probably the only reason I'm on Facebook that day.
I'd be finding some. I find my memes that are most relatable to the way I think and the way I freaking feel, and I'm like,
it's hilarious. Man.
It's a banger. Like I'm like, yo, but. 100%, yeah. Like I love. I wanted to delete my Facebook. I wanted to delete my Facebook at first because I wanted to.
Facebook won't allow you to delete shit.
Yo, honestly, if you've ever tried to delete an account on Facebook, it always says, all right, you know what? I'm gonna hold on to this because you're coming back.
It'd be like, we're gonna keep your Facebook open for 10 months until you come
to your senses,
until you come back to your shit,
until you stop being a little drama queen,
so you stop being a little bitch,
being upset about what's going on, and you actually.
Dude, I remember I got off of Facebook 3 times. Yeah, 3 times. So some people go to my old picture like, oh, this is all you say, and I was like, nah, that's probably older. But I've been off Facebook for 3 times, and it just kept it open. It ain't stop shit. It didn't stop.
I deleted my first Facebook that I've ever made. I deleted that because all Facebook kept doing was like, 3 years ago you were with this girl. I was like, can you stop? Can you stop? Like tag photos with me and my ex, and I was like, can you stop? Like, and then 100%. And I remember I had a whole problem with a girl at the time that I was dating because she was like, oh. It's been 3 years. It's your anniversary with that person. Like, she would like be so extra, and I used to be like, "It's over between us." But I'm still deleting this Facebook.
Right. Like insecure as
like,
fuck.
all right. I understand insecurities and stuff like that, but I don't understand like if you know where I'm at 24/7. If you know I'm most likely on games and stuff like that at my own house, why are you so scared? What am I doing? I know I dated a girl.
They're afraid that you are gonna run away.
I know 100%. I dated a girl that I went inside Starbucks and she wanted to come with me because she thought I was gonna flirt with the girl at the register. She knew the girl at the register. She knew the girl at the register had a man, but she felt like I was gonna flirt with her, so she came inside with me. And that was the last day I saw her.
Anybody going through something like that, leave her.
No fact.
I'm not even gonna say if you go with a guy or girl and they acting like that when they like, oh, I've been in that situation too, probably too many times to actually want. But if they believe that just because you're going somewhere, I had one girl be like, I remember I was on the phone with her and I was like, yo, I gotta run around the corner to the store. She was like, keep me on the phone. I was like, why? She's like, oh, I don't know, you're gonna talk to this such and such. I'm like, yo, honestly, I can't talk to you no more. This is crazy. It's crazy, yo. I'm Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm old school Brooklyn, not new school Brooklyn where they just got gentrified. I'm old school Brooklyn. We used to hear gunshots. I don't like to be asked shit.
Yo.
My parents used to say, when I was younger, I used to go places by myself, malls as a child, malls, theaters, all that stuff by myself. I don't like to be asked a goddamn thing. I've been raising myself fucking forever. So when women ask me shit, it's like something inside me curls up and gets pissed the fuck off. It's such a pet peeve. Like I dislike you a little bit more. I don't know why.
I dislike the fact that I hate when I've proven myself.
Yes,
I've proven that I am 100% who I say I am, because I've said it. I will say it again. If I'm in a relationship with you, it's you and only you that's getting this energy.
But here's the problem, though. They don't like that.
They feel like it's not. They feel like it's not
too much for
like
them.
100%. Like I've been in relationships where a girl will physically flirt with me. Yeah, attractive female and all. Mm-hmm. I'm not. If I'm in a relationship, I'm not giving her the time of day.
I'm 100% in my relationship.
I'm in, and then that's why I'm like, yo, like 100%. And then if you are next to me and you physically see me ignoring this girl's her advances and telling her and holding you closer and kissing you, and then you want to go when I go into the car and be like, you were looking at that bitch, weren't you? Like 100%, I'm gonna be like, I'm dropping you off.
Here's my problem.
Like,
me, you do that to me. You looking at that bitch? Yes. I'm a grown fucking man. Yeah. What do you think is gonna happen? I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I'm not looking at. If a girl comes, okay, women. If a woman comes past me and she got a giant ass booty, you know what I expect to my partner to say? I expect to look at my partner, because my partner's supposed to be my friend too. Okay, I expect to look at my partner and go, you see that girl with that big ass? Like I don't, not in a disrespectful way, but like I'm not just being like, yo, I want to go fuck her. I'm like, yo, you see that shit?
Yo, my girl, that's how it is with me and my partner.
Yeah, that's how my wife.
100%. Yeah. Like if
my wife will point him out before me.
She points it out before me. Yeah. Like I'm over here like focused on driving. She's like, look at that ass, and I'm just like, she's like, real or fake? And we play a game.
Yeah,
like,
we was at the park yesterday with the kids, and I was like. And then she was going for it. And I was like, you. And she came back to me. You see that girl with that fat ass? You know, that shit fake, yo. And she'd be like,
fake.
She'd be like,
and they'd be pointing out what's the fake
like,
part.
Yeah, that's the fake part right there. Yeah, that's fucked up. She got that one pushed out. I was like, you know, it's fun. That makes a relationship fun. I don't want to live in fear in a relationship, and then I gotta control my eyeballs. Like I can't do that, bro. I can't. I live too much of a crazy life to be like, huh? What's going on? Like I'm not. You expect me to be there when you need me to be there, right? So I have to observe everything going on, right? Yeah. But you don't want me to observe women. That makes no fucking sense to me.
I promise you, like 100%. I do have a good poker face sometimes. 100%. I will notice the booty before anybody else, and I'll just be like,
well, because you're a man.
And my eyes like...
You're a man from this century, and you learned how to use your peripheral vision.
My peripheral vision. My peripheral... I've been in too many committed relationships to notice this. Like, already, like... I can see exactly who she's scared that I'm going to be looking at, but I'm already looking at her. I'm just like...
Dude, I can see a fatty from across the street while looking straight ahead. I can see the chick over here... By looking straight
you know what's funny? My girl's starting to catch on to that.
I don't give a fuck.
She's like, yo, 100%. I know you've seen that. Like, don't play dumb. Because I play dumb sometimes. I'm like, well,
stop playing games. I'm like, yeah, she did have a fat toe.
Oh, I didn't see.
Did you see that meme I posted up?
Hey.
Oh, what's up, Joe? Did you see that meme I posted up with they got the fake choaches now?
Oh my god, I didn't notice that.
Fake choach. That shit fucked me up yesterday, yo. How you wear panties with fake?
Tell me right now, if a female was to pull down her garments,
I'm feeling disrespected. I'm feeling very disrespected. And she got a flat coochie, but she has the panties that show that she got like a fat choach. I'm feeling very disrespected because I like me some fat choach. I like some fat choach, yo. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I don't like no fat chocha. I love me some fat chocha. Fatter the chocha, the more juicy.
Hey, I would be I would legit point out. Did you just trick me? What just happened?
I'm burning her panties.
I'm burning her whole undergarments. You walking out of here and you're telling the world the truth.
I'll put it online like, tell him right now. Fucking flat ass coach.
False.
This is false advertisement, yo.
Facts, 100%.
That's crazy, yo. But here's
my lips about to hurt.
So I was talking about my wife. Don't put on. I'm super attractive to women who could be naturally sexy.
Yeah.
That's my thing. I don't need you to be all that. But you know, when we go out, I want you to be able to get dressed and, you know, do your thing or whatever and make yourself feel beautiful as possible. Yeah. But when we're home, I need you to be fucking naturally sexy. I don't know why. To me, you're naturally sexy. But I don't understand women who put on and I might get a little heat. It's cool. It's okay. Cause I seen this one thing where guys were putting on what's it called? Quick wigs. Quick wigs? You know, what's those things called? They get the little wigs that they put on.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, guys are looking like they got fucking dreads and shit. Yeah, they got, like, hair or whatever. Yeah. They actually got a baldy. So, I was like, women been wearing... Oh, weaves. The quick weaves. Whatever the fuck they're called. Whatever. So, women put on those weaves, all right? Yeah. It's cool. And we don't say nothing about it. It's not a big fucking deal. You know, even though men created it. You know? Even though men created high heels. Men was the first person to wear high heels. Men were the first person to wear wigs. And women would torture themselves to put on wigs. I knew this one girl. Yeah. And she was like, I'm sorry for saying girl. I knew this one woman that kept saying, oh, I just need a real man in my life. I need a guy who's able to do this, and this. And I was just like, hold on. You wear a wig? You wear fake eyelashes? You wear makeup? I was like, your body's done. I was like, and you want a real man. I was like, what makes you deserve a real man? I was like, you need a fake man just as you fake. Oh, yeah. I was like, you're fake too. You're like, you're fake. I was like, you need to. I was like, you can't be like, oh, it's okay for me, but not okay for my partner. Exactly. I was like, it's not cool. That's not how it is. So if a man want to put on a freaking quick wig or whatever and look like he got curly hair where he actually got a baldy, what the fuck? We started this shit in the first place.
I'm gonna tell you something real quick. I never ever wanted my female to be extra with her opinion. If my girl has butter rolls, except that you have butter.
Give me them butter rolls.
I love it, baby.
Fuck, I got biscuits.
I mess with it. You know what I mean?
Got butter in
Where's the honey? Let's go out to eat.
Let's do this.
Like if I have a girl that, like, you know, she feels like, oh, I have like a pimple here, blah blah blah, whatever.
I'm like, fuck that pimple,
baby. Fuck the pimple. Like, it is what it.
Pop that shit.
I 100% believe. Natural, if you love yourself, it shows the beauty.
It is beautiful.
It is gorgeous. Like, love yourself. Love your, if you want to eat a whole sachi papa to yourself, eat it, papi.
Oh, my man said sachi papa.
Eat that, yo, baby. Like, yo, 100% love yourself. 100% love yourself. Everybody should love themselves at the end of the day. Yes. Because that was my biggest issue. Growing up, that was my biggest issue. I always wanted to be a bad boy. I always wanted to be the boy that, you know, that attracts the attention of everybody.
But yeah, it's so weird though, because I'm not weird. It's cool because you know the feeling of wanting to be something else. So you expect the real from the woman, right? Something, because you know that feeling.
I hate like if you don't like anime or something, like, that was a big thing for me. A girl, female who tries to pretend to like what I like, you know what I mean? It's okay if you don't like anime. I'm into other things, you know?
I got a story about that.
And I had a girl like this, like 100%. When people ask you, what's your favorite show? Bro, I'm on Discovery Channel watching fishing, guys fishing. That's my thing. Like, I love river monsters. I love watching, what do you call it? Deadliest Catch.
Yeah.
I will sit through whole season.
Meat Eater's my shit.
Bro, 100%.
I'm about to get into my license just because of Meat Eater show. I love that fucking show, B. Dude, but you know, I tortured a girl because of that. Yes. I tortured a girlfriend because she was trying to pretend she liked what I was into. I made her make a whole Yu-Gi-Oh deck, son. I was into Yu-Gi-Oh when I was I made her make. I was like, I think Harpies ladies be good for you. You know what I mean? Like, I see all the girls wear. She didn't know what the fuck she was talking about. But I was just like, yo, you know your deck will get smashed. 100%. 100% your deck will get smashed.
Yo, if a female, what if that girl were to build the perfect deck?
and didn't know what she was doing,
Yeah.
I gotta marry her.
You gotta marry her.
I gotta marry her. I gotta
Yo, you
introduce her
played
to
that
my new
poker
wife.
face so good. Like,
I gotta introduce her to my wife now,
yeah.
and we gotta get married because she make the greatest Yu-Gi-Oh deck of my life. I was like, oh baby, this is never gonna get beaten.
This deck it's just it's perfect.
So what is this? This is gold.
You can shuffle it 6 times. You'll still win.
She just pulled everything out of my pocket. No, but I wish I was still into it like I used to be. But dude, but man, it's you can't expect real and be fake.
Yeah,
that's really what the take from all of this. You can't
100%.
expect real to be fake, but the issue, women don't believe they're fake at that point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when they are doing it, everyone's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, celebrities doing it. You know,
like Kylie Jenner. She's over here talking about. So this is how I keep my skin naturally clear. This and that. I'm like, girl,
you mean not the dermatologist that you go to?
Dude, she has a dermatologist. She has face care throughout the week. She has treatment that is done before she even does these videos. You're telling me, I get it, it's all business. You're trying to sell your skinwear or whatever.
Facts.
But at the end of the day, don't try to say this is how you keep your skin.
See how she looked originally? Like she was, that is not the same woman, yo. Like it's not the same woman at all. Like I could say, I could say Kim Kardashian's kind of the same. Mm-hmm. I could even no matter how much you talk shit about Kim Kardashian, and she probably does get work done. Yeah, she most likely she does get work done. Mm-hmm. But you could say her face has been consistent. Mm-hmm. Kylie Jenner's a whole different person. You could tell. Kylie Jenner could have been kidnapped by aliens for all we know. And they replaced that ass with someone else. Oh they could have been like,
they were like, you know what? They probably won't notice fat lips.
We're gonna do the same thing to Gucci Man.
Yo, Gucci Man, a whole other person, bro. Yo, I don't care. Yo, lizard people took him and reshaped him. At this point, that's just where I'm at. Gucci Man looks like a whole other person versus what you first saw, and then now
they just gave him the same tattoos. They gave a different person the same tattoos.
Yo, 100% believe Gucci Man's a clone. Similar. He his first version got hit by a plane or something. It was flying off, and then they just replaced him. Dog, 100%. This new Gucci Man is different, but I still fucks with it.
Do you know there's a conspiracy out that Michael Jackson was replaced back in the day?
Oh, really?
I swear to God. I wish I was lying. I went down a bad rabbit hole one day after the Michael Jackson documentary came out, right? And there was people that was actually believe Michael Jackson was replaced years ago by either science or aliens.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
I'm about to go down this rabbit hole.
Don't do it, yo. It's a dark rabbit hole.
I went down.
You think it's not? You think it's a light rabbit hole? It's not. It's a dark rabbit hole,
bro. I went down a rabbit hole with Ted Bundy.
Yeah, legit. I went down serial killer rabbit holes.
I went down serial killer rabbit hole, and I was just like, yo, he could have gone away with a lot of shit. What is he doing? Like, yo, have you ever watched like a serial killer documentary and you see the little mistakes that they made? And you're like, man.
But you know the problem? We're thinking about it in this century. Yeah. Like back then.
Back then they didn't really have all the DNA.
So I don't know if they would have had the intelligence to get away with it the way we would know now. But at the same time, we also know a lot more information about it. So we probably would have planned it differently, you know. But also, who wants to be a serial killer? You know?
I have a problem with people who hate serial killer documentaries. And they're like, oh, you're giving like fame to people who kill like countless people, innocent girls that are not right. I understand that part, but understanding the mindset of these people, I feel like it's educational. I feel like it's to raise awareness that not everybody with a smile is always a genuine person.
Right.
That's 100%. I mean, I feel like that's what all these things taught me. You know what I mean? A genuine smile can still be somebody that will stab you in the back. 100%.
You know the problem with serial killer documentary is it is a wow. It is a double-edged sword because we should know what their mind was because a lot of serial killers are very smart. They're geniuses. They're almost genius level. You know what I'm saying? It's usually the power of the kill itself that gives them that energy. They love it. What they say.
And they play a poker face.
Most time, if you find a fire that happened and there's no suspect, you could find a man jacking off somewhere. And I know that sounds weird, but it really is. You could find if you could find a nice rise to the fire itself. Sometimes they say you could find a guy who's jacking off to the fire, because that's usually the dude who did it. It's a power dynamic, and we should understand power. Yeah, we should. But at the same time, people are there are some, I'm not, again, same thing with the conversation we had earlier. There are some who are very impressionable. They're very impressionable, and they see the fame that, let's just say, a Ted Bundy got. A Ted Bundy got. I know, whatever, and they try to imitate it.
Because they want to. I've heard about that. I've heard about people that don't want to be forgotten in history, so they try to do something radical or crazy and things like that, and try to be remembered. I respect. There's a YouTuber called Philip DeFranco. I respect the fact that whenever there's a shooting or something, he refuses to say the name of the shooter.
Yes,
he just wants to say, like, shooters and stuff like that. I just, like, you know, don't say
give their name. Don't give their name. A lot of times, the name that gives the power.
Exactly. That makes them feel good. Like, oh, they will know my name forever. No, 100% believe in what he says about not giving these guys credit for anything like that. But a old school killer like a Ted Bundy, you got what, the guy who was a clown, I forgot his name.
Was it Gracie?
Gracie?
No.
Gacy, right?
Gacy.
Like things like that. I feel like at the time period and the way they tried to fix things, like do things and low key, because I saw the Gacy documentary and everybody was talking about how, oh, he was a great guy, he was great, he was always giving charity, he was dressing up as a clown and at everybody's party events and things like that, so that way the kids can enjoy themselves. He was a great guy. I would never expect him, and even there's people who believe he's innocent till today. I feel like those are the interesting ones.
And then what makes you want to dress up like a clown and go to kids' parties? All right. I mean, hey, I get it. You like kids. That's cool. You like to entertain children. You know, that's fine. But what makes a man want to dress up as a clown and go entertain?
I love kids, but I will never.
I love my children to death, but they be like, "Daddy, put a clown suit on." I'd be like, "Go fuck yourselves." There's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, but I don't trust it. I don't trust mall Santas. I don't trust them at all. Even though my daughter got one picture with a mall Santa. All right, that shit freaked me out.
Mall Santas are. I think the funniest ones are the Easter bunnies.
What makes you? I don't know. I think times must be really hard. Sorry if I keep knocking on the damn thing. I'm actually a little tipsy. I'm not gonna front with you. Shalom. Let's me cock another one back. What makes a mall Santa or Easter Bunny want to be at the mall and take pictures of thousands of children?
I think it's some of the guys that, remember, they come from like homes and stuff like that, but they just want to make some money or like give a little back, to the community, which I respect. They make their bread and then they can enjoy themselves, spoil themselves a little bit. But 100%, I knew a girl that dressed as the Easter Bunny thing, and she remembers her telling me that there was a kid that sat on her lap. The kid was scared so bad that he pissed all over her, right? And they wouldn't even let her wipe herself down. She had to just go to the back really quick with paper towels and then come back out, spray some spray on it, and then just come back out. Yo, I'm sorry,
I'd be mortified.
I would be like throwing hands with somebody's child. He would not pee on me. That's a power move.
She was a woman, right?
Oh yeah,
it's something about guy mall. Mall Santa is usually a man, but something about that, it's so weird to me.
I wouldn't mind a Mrs. Claus. I would.
Mrs. Claus is alright. He can take my son. There you go. Hold him. Matter of fact,
but deliberately giving your child to another man, like.
Oh yeah, that's what freaks me, because my wife always be like, "Yo, why don't we take these pictures?" I be like, it's something about me taking my son and be like, "Let another man hold you," and then like it just drives me fucking.
How about we just take like the old school, like tie-dye background pictures with our kids on Christmas, like.
I think we should do that.
Like I see, honestly, I have pictures of my son, and he's with the mall Santa, right? And he looks so terrified. I'm like, why am I paying money for my son to be terrified of shit? He just learned stranger danger, and I'm over here handing him to a grown man
Hand him to a grown man with a long white beard.
I'm telling him, yo, don't sit on anybody you don't know. Don't talk to anybody. And then this is him.
And by the way, here you go.
And then here's him like sitting on the stand. He's like. I'm like, yo, like I feel so bad. Like,
it's terrible, man.
He just got confused as hell.
My daughter don't play that shit. I was so proud of my daughter. It was this one. We was at the dentist's office, right? It was another child. It was another kid. It was an older kid. And my son looked at her and was like, looked at the other girl and was like, hi. And then my daughter was like, hey. Don't talk to strangers. Pulled him over in front of her, like, here you go. You can play with the little turn, thing. And then I guess that person's mom was there. She was like, wow, your kid. She was like, yo, your daughter don't play them games. I was like, no, she don't play that shit at all. Yeah.
Shout out to Matt's daughter.
Yeah, shout out to my daughter. Yeah, yeah, she don't play that shit at all.
My son has a built-in stranger danger, like from a child dog. Anybody that tried to hold him, yo, he would squirm. Like he would like, ooh, dodge.
Do you think kids legitly? Wow. Do you think kids legit get certain traits from their parents? Just thought processes.
I think so. I think so because like I see my son, like me, I've always had an artistic mindset, right? And I've always wanted that for my son, but I was never like I said, I see my son only Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, right? Because he lives with his mom.
Yeah, just.
So I don't have any control of that anymore.
Right,
you know what I mean? So when I see him, instead of playing with toys that he actually has, he builds his own toys out of like paper. Like this character can do this, and that.
Yeah,
that's an artistic mindset. I think it's crazy how he does it. Like he really will build like 2 toys, right? And he would have them play with the rest of the stuff. Like he just builds things. He likes building his own things. I love that about them.
Right.
You know. And my mom's and my dad's used to tell me that I used to do similar things.
Yeah.
So I think that's a impressive thing about like DNA wise. I feel like that's a part of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like our mindsets as well. And I hope if he has my mindset, it's increased a little bit higher.
Right.
I hope he can do things more like than I did. You know, me, I would pick up a stick and it was like 5 different types of weapons to me.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
so for
guns,
him,
swords,
he
knives.
can pick up a rock and that thing is like a egg of a dragon or something. Like he thinks like that.
Right.
And that's why I'm like.
My sons are too small to do that yet. But I do see like certain traits. But what I was really touching on is like the fear, like the cautionary things that you taught yourself or whatever, and then you realize you see your kids doing it. You're like, how the fuck did they know that? Like,
he knows 100%. This is what I used to do. When I used to hear yelling and stuff like that,
yeah,
I would quiet everything that's going on and I would listen. I'd be like, and he does that. He will pause his tablet and be like.
He's paying attention,
and I'm like he's looking at where it's coming, what direction.
You gotta be careful what you say, huh?
Yeah, no. 100%.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, no, but it's great. I mean, for me, I like it. You know, I like that he's cautious about what he does. He thinks before he acts, and I think that's cool.
I hope my kids do that because I was not a thing. When I was younger, I was all action, son. But I thought about a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I thought about a lot of stuff. I was very imaginative, and I loved building things, and I loved to create and destroy things. It was my shit. My parents.
I never destroyed. 100%. I always thought about that. I've always built something and someone else would destroy it, but I would never destroy it.
Was so weird because I went through like, I don't know, I remember being with my parents and I remember going through couches because I used to jump off the ledge of the couch and put all my power on that foot and just step off and jump off or whatever. And I broke couches, yo. Damn. And then I watched he's 2. And I watched my 2-year-old get on the top of the couch and he's on the ledge. And I don't know why. I felt like I had an out-of-body experience. And I was him. And I remember being on the side of my couch doing the same thing, like standing at the top. And he put all the cushions and everything on the floor. He jumps up like, yeah, and just jumps up, bam, drops an elbow or whatever. Gosh. And I remember doing that. And I'm just like, oh my God, yo. I'm gonna have a fucking issue.
Here's the thing that I think I love about my son is that at his age I was climbing dressers.
Oh shit! Really? No way.
What?
It's been that long? Holy shit. We've been talking
But,
free.
really quick, like when I was young, I used to climb dressers, and I legit remember 5 TVs that have fell on me and have crushed my stomach.
Dude.
And he doesn't even play that shit. He looks at it, he's like, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
He looks at other kids doing something stupid. He's like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, it's like the stuff I did fuck up on.
Yeah.
He knows.
Exactly.
He, like,
He's
he knows.
experienced
He'd be
it.
like, nah. I feel like that's not smart. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it definitely is something about genetics. Yo, dude, we've been talking for a minute. I didn't even notice.
Yo, this has been beautiful.
There's been Junebug, man, it's always beautiful when you come in. Dude, I feel like we didn't even start yet.
Yo, facts.
Facts. I feel like we didn't even start
There's
yet.
so much to say. So
Dude, you gotta come back. You gotta come back on.
Obviously.
Yo.
I love my TRST
Yeah,
family.
man. Dude, your family, you came from fucking TRST. We talk shit all day.
Yeah.
Yo,
And
man.
shout out to Therapy Without Degree too.
Yo,
'cause
shout out!
When I was on them, I was on them recently, and it was a lot of fun too.
Yeah, so you've been doing a lot of podcasting?
Well, Therapy Without Degree was from a while that I've been out of podcasting, but I had plans to go to Florida. Now it's like looking like a lot of people are trying to convince me to stay. They're like, you still got a lot to do here, and it does make sense for a lot of things that I'm doing. Hopefully I'll have a complete answer by August if I'm staying here officially or not.
Bro, if you want, you know what I'm saying, we could talk after the show. You know what I'm saying? We could work some shit out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if you want to do like every once in a while guest spots or whatever, it's cool. I mean, because the people like you. We get a lot of good ratings when Junebug popped up. You know what I mean? Junebug's our fluffy is not so fluffy no more. It's motherfucking looking good, son.
My girl will confirm I'm still a good color.
Yeah,
so.
man. I mean, you look. Listen. No matter how much muscle you get, coloring is it's a skill.
It's a skill.
It's a skill,
and I
bro.
mastered it.
Yeah, dogs. We got our degree in that shit. Yo, shout out to everybody watching. Dude, honestly, I feel like we even start yet. I'll be straight up with you, man. I like. Shout out to everybody listening. The barbecue. Remember, it's on the 14th of July. Make sure you pop. Even if you're not coming, I'm cool with you not coming. Honestly, I'm cool with you not coming. if you're not coming, it's cool. Just watch the live event. I finally get the Jack's out sick today, so I'm not gonna talk shit about him today. You know, because I don't get to say it to his face. He's probably watching too. Like, you gonna say something bad? Nah, I ain't gonna say nothing bad today. Get better, bro. I'll see you soon.
Get better, Jack.
Man, Junebug. We're gonna talk after the show anyway, but it's always good to have you.
Always a pleasure to be here, man.
I'm glad you're getting to the careers that you want to get into.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're happy now, bro.
Yeah,
because I was listening to a very old episode with you in it.
Yeah. I know 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll touch on that next episode.
Let's talk on that the next time.
But I'm more happy.
We got to do an episode when we just rip.
Yeah.
What you want to do? You let me know. We'll go into an episode when we just go fucking in on everybody.
Jameson again.
He coming over. He coming with us. But shout out to Bravery Studios. Shout out to our friends and family. Shout out to
Girls Next Door.
Girls Next Door. Yeah,
shout out all the podcasts.
Shout out
Jameson's
to
in my system.
Jameson's in the system now. We feeling loose. I'm about to go do some like dinosaur shit because there's a dinosaur thing going on in Leonia. So I'm gonna go pop off over there real quick, and then I'm gonna go bullshit for the rest of the day, because my family gonna leave me alone, and that's a beautiful moment. Any dad that knows about when they get left alone, they know that shit is beautiful. Squirt that motherfucking Johnson & Johnson in my hand. Shout out to Joe, my marketing guy. Shout out to Marv. Man, we appreciate everyone watching. We appreciate everybody listening. And we appreciate all our followers. But at the same time, we're fucking shit talking. We're gonna talk shit about you all day. Fuck those bitches that got out of my house. Fuck those people that still that are not good to their kids. Fuck all of them. All right. Father's Day's coming soon. I expect some fucking gifts.
Facts.
You feel me? Because I've been a good goddamn dad around this motherfucker. Junebug been a good goddamn dad. We out here working now. I'm just done. I'm done. Junebug will be back soon. Love you. Hate you. Later.